PTEN celebrates new and innovative products for shops and technicians with its innovation awards. Ultimate ADAS from Hunter Engineering is one of this year's highest scoring winners. This product combines Hunter's standard setting alignment technology with a guided target placement system for around the vehicle coverage. Here to tell us more about Ultimate ADAS is Ryan Gerber. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Hey everyone.
Awesome. Well, we'll just jump right in. So number one, what makes this product innovative?
Well, what's really innovative about it is the fact that we're taking a piece of equipment that we had and we've had out on the market for years, and our Hawkeye Elite aligner, and we've taken what worked really well with our alignment system and expanded that to ADAS capabilities. So not only can you do the all around the vehicle placements of fixtures for ADAS, but you can also complete a full wheel alignment with the piece of equipment, as well as potentially, if you needed to during this time, address steering angle sensor resets as well.
Yeah. So what was the inspiration behind creating this product?
Well, Hunter always likes to innovate in the market space, and knowing that we always look for the problem, right? Because if there's a problem, there has to be a solution. And the problem really was twofold, right? It was, how do you execute the calibration, and then how do you place the targets or fixtures for it? And we found that really the execution of the calibration was done with the scan tool. So we partnered with Bosch, and I wouldn't say that's an easy solution by any stretch, but there's many different people out in the marketplace currently doing that. But what was more difficult was to figure out the compound angles and distances and those types of things that need to be addressed when placing these fixtures. So Hunter looked at that. That's also the bulk of the time that was required for an ADAS calibration, was figuring out these distances and angles. So that was really the inspiration, was to provide a solution to the market.
Well, how does Hunter see this product improving the lives of technicians and shop owners?
Well, let me just tell you this. As I've aged, bending down on working on my knees and things of that nature, that's not any fun anymore. So, on a technician level, it's really nice because now it takes all of those manual movements where you're dropping strings and plumb bobs and pulling lines, and really, that back breaking labor. It removes all of that. It makes it a lot easier for the technician to do. By making it easier, it makes it faster, it makes it easier for the general population as well. A lot of these things, when you think of a guy who's a mechanic or a technician, now he's kind of got a cross train almost into like carpentry, right? Because now he's dropping strings and plumb bobs and running 90-degree angles. So we think that the way that the system works all around the car, that's really what's changing the industry, is making it easier, and then it's not as likely to be ignored or overlooked, which really lends to one of those things, the rising tide that lifts all boats, because now the customer is able to get a car returned to them that they can have really good documentation included. They know what was done to the car. They can have a sense of confidence. The person the shop or the facility that provides this, now they can actually make a profit because they're able to do this quickly and easily. And again, the technician, he's going to want to do these things because they're not as difficult for him to do. So, and for us, it gives us another piece of equipment to provide. So really, again, it's just really that circular help.
What has the feedback been like from technicians that have purchased Ultimate ADAS?
So far, our feedback has been tremendous. We've been able
Awesome.
to do some really nice testimonials on YouTube, and people are really, really, really happy. As a matter of fact, we actually even had one of our customers hug somebody, and hugs in the automotive field are few and far between. So we knew when that happened that we'd knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, definitely. So, is there anything else that our readers should know about the product? Anything we haven't covered here?
Well, yeah, I think something that would be interesting probably is that Hunter is always innovating. So right now, ADAS is, I don't know that it's in its infancy, but it's really in a growth spurt as far as prevalence in the marketplace, how many cars it's on, and the way that the Hunter is attacking that is not resting on its laurels. We know that there are going to be new procedures and new targets, and the whole scope is just getting larger. So we didn't just produce Ultimate ADAS and say, here it is, and then we've left it. It is changing daily, and it will be updated with more coverage and more targets and new procedures for perpetuity until ADAS goes away. And I don't think either of us see that happening anytime soon.
Oh, definitely